breaking up relationships?
It threatens to, yeah.
Okay.
And then again, we've just created, in this 2 minutes of talk, we've just created an episode. In fact, we created several episodes that'll come from this, about this family. And because it is GLQ public, then we've made it personal. So yeah, we've got politicians in here and we've got the family. So a viewer is going to be watching this going, looking at the person next to him on the couch.
Now, what if somebody said, I don't want to know. I just don't want to know this anymore. I want to go back to me not knowing and just assuming the best in everybody. And I can't live like this.
Yeah. I think that's what this mom would do, but she can't because it's right there in front of her. She can.
Well, and you can't unsee what you have now seen.
Yeah. So she'll fight it. She'll have this. She won't accept it right away. She'll go, well, it doesn't matter. Or, AI is not perfect, or it's only 99% or whatever. She'll have those feelings, but yeah, you can't unsee what you've seen. And
okay. So the other thing I liked about the little paragraph about Estonia, and it's sort of like there's places. Place matters too, right? In this world, there's the places that are way ahead and have totally bought into this or beaten people to the point where they're going to enforce this in a way, like you can get in, you cannot get into things. There's going to be a place that's very regional, like Taliban. Think Taliban, right? These are the rules and here's how we're doing it. So the technology just classifies people. It's the people that decide what are you going to do with those classifications. So there can be a really rigid system. There could be another system that says, we're not going to allow this classification technology here. Yeah. We're just not doing it here. And then there's the group in the middle that's just on again, off again. You can get in, you can't, like what we're doing now. Right? So maybe in addition to your place where it's very advanced, maybe there's a place that's still not at all advanced, and it's sort of the contrast, right? Like were people happier not knowing all of this and really want to keep it out?
Sure, absolutely. Yeah, good point. You're always going to have reactionaries, right, that don't want change. Because
or see that I don't want that kind of change. If that's what it's going to do, I don't want that here.
But it's just like, and the church is going to be a whole institution with that attitude, the Catholic Church.
They kind of have been.
Well, yeah. But most organizations will be, but the Catholic Church, especially since it's common knowledge that this technology lets people know whether you're a good or a bad person, the church can only for so long say, we don't want people knowing whether we're good or bad. So what I see is, they stall long enough, kind of like in real life, they stall long enough to all of a sudden 10% of their priests retire and don't even get scanned. And a similar thing with other organizations. Now, it's also possible to raise your, like through meditation or whatever. There have been programs in prisons where they take people on like life sentences, will never get out of prison. And they do meditation programs, and those people become better people. They become more peaceful. Their cell block becomes more peaceful, and they become happier. So, it's possible to raise your vibration if you want to. So this mom's going to go, honey,
so
we can raise your vibration.
How do good people do well in this world? Like now it's scanning you and you're identified as a good person. How can you be successful in a world where there's revealing of other people as
well, one easy thing right off the top is where it starts to spread in the tech world, because if you're a blue person, I want to do business with you.
Okay.
I will make more money than the person who scans it yellow. Because because it's a 100% trust factor.
Okay.
And right down to, and then the guy who mows my lawn.